Now that we've explored the what and how of motivational interviewing, let's see it in practice. Join me now as we delve into first responder world, showing how motivational interviewing transforms high-risk human contacts and interpersonal connections. This could include patient care interactions, law enforcement engagements with members of the community, and difficult conversations between a leader and a member of an organization. Motivational interviewing isn't just theoretical practice. It's a practical approach that guides our everyday interactions with members of our community. Imagine visiting a client who has been struggling to manage their diabetes. This is where motivational interviewing shines. This is the birthplace of motivational interviewing. Using the ORs, we are going to provide examples of questions you can ask or statements you can make to a client struggling to manage their diabetes. Remember, they are the expert in their diabetes. They may not be an expert in the physiological manifestations of their diabetes, but no one knows what it means to live with their disease process better than them. Respect that autonomy. Appreciate what it means for them and be there with them in that moment so you can more closely understand the challenges, the risks, and the opportunities that lie before them. With that said, here we go with the questions. The first question is, how do you feel about your current health situation? Asking this question gives you the opportunity to express empathy and engage in reflective listening activities. And this validates their feelings and acknowledges that they have challenges that you don't understand. And they have expertise that you appreciate. The next question for the patient might be, it sounds like it's been really challenging for you to keep up with your diabetes management. By acknowledging their struggle, we're building rapport and trust. Now, let's talk about affirmations. An affirmation statement might be, I see you've made some efforts to change your diet. That's a really good step forward. Affirmations like these boost confidence. But what about resistance? Say the patient is hesitant about exercise, for example. You could say something like, it's understandable that finding time to exercise feels overwhelming right now. We acknowledge in this statement the resistance without pushing. This creates space for more open dialogue. It tells them that you appreciate the challenge that's set before them and opens up that space for them to talk more about that challenge. And when they talk about that challenge, that helps them start to see the challenge in a more meaningful way. And that's great. Because sometimes when we talk about challenges, or when we talk about fears, or we talk about expectations, they're not really as dark and as onerous as we think they are when we keep them locked up inside. Exposing these fears and these challenges and these risks and these concerns to light so often allows the client to see the true fallacy that exists in them. Another statement you can make. So we've talked about your challenges with diet and exercise, and you've shared some steps you're willing to try. This is a summarizing statement. Summarizing ensures we're both on the same page, and it sets the stage for collaborative goal setting. So looking at that statement again, let's break it down. So, we've talked about your challenges with diet and exercise. So this tells the client that you've heard what they've said about diet and exercise. We understand that the topic is diet and exercise. Now let's go to the second part. You've shared some steps you're willing to try. You're acknowledging that the client sees a need for change and they're willing to take some steps. By thinking about this, the client is modeling what we call change behavior. Change behavior is very important. When someone models change behavior, that helps them mentally prepare for engaging in the change because it means they're actively thinking about the change. Summarizing the fact that they're doing that helps them see the power of their own thoughts and ideas. These simulated interactions are just a few examples. The beauty of motivational interviewing lies in its flexibility and adaptability to each unique encounter with clients and the needs and the situations of that client. Whether it's helping a patient manage a chronic condition, supporting lifestyle change, or navigating complex healthcare decisions, motivational interviewing equips us all with the skills to guide our clients towards healthier, more productive lives, and it empowers them in meaningful ways. Remember, the goal is to empower change through compassionate care. And with motivational interviewing, we have the tools to make significant impact in the lives of others. Thank you for joining me in exploring motivational interviewing in practice. As you continue to use these skills, you'll not only see change in your clients, but also in how you approach care.